I mean, take a look.
Lack thereof.
Vertical's going to catch the Goyo here of creators, or maybe get caught by Thomas instead. Swing or be swung will be the motto for both of these teams, I have no doubt. And obviously, they're swinging. Done by Xset. They get the very first pick of this matchup.
It's a good start there for Xset. We'll see what the answer is from Oxygen. They're a little bit spread out. I will say Oxygen does not seem to have a clear strategy, and it's going to bite them as Filthy gets yet another kill for Xset. Suddenly, Oxygen wavering, but Kino over by Red Stairs will eliminate Thomas, who is attempting to flank and apply more pressure. A pressure is applied of sorts, though, as Kino has been put down to 25 HP. So even though Kino's gotten a kill, he's essentially been traded out preemptively, even though he hasn't actually. It's still, in effect, going to lose him the next fight unless Kino lands a nasty headshot. Oh, he's capable of doing that. A little bit of a pause here in the action, and both of these teams contemplate their options. That's great use of the Evil Eye to destroy the Goyo shield, but Kino will answer back as Butters goes down, still on his camera. 2v2 as Kino gets his third kill. He's going huge in this round, but look at the HP. It still favors Xset. They should be able to win out in this 2v2.
He's real close, and there's his fourth kill. How about that? Can he get it first round? And it's an ace in his first round, Michael. What happened on that very first defense down below, but they're going to go there again. So they'll potentially roll the die, and it's going to start out in church wall has been punctured, which is what Vertical is looking at. You can see staring longingly at it, just to see if somebody's going to try to push from that particular direction. The answer right now is, well, is no. As you can see, most of that first floor around kitchen and around the stairs has been completely opened up. OXG are aware of the push needing to be a drop. So as long as you can keep yourself safe by that kitchen hatch, you can usually get one or two picks when they eventually come in that angle. So instead, Xset are going to change things up, and they'll drop from the Moto hatch instead, and Drip with a grenade in hand, well, he's going to try to do some damage here. There it goes. Out in front of him, gets eaten by an ADS. He'll engage, but lose the fight to Kino, who guards over top of the table, loses the follow-up to Creators, but OXG's guns, they're finding their marks. They end up trading out and are ahead in terms of man count, with Yaga still laying waste from inside of blue. He downs one, but now Thomas will have to shoulder more of the load. Down goes Filthy, and OXG
they can be for the most part right now.
Solid beginning is here for Oxygen, backing Mirage off slowly, have great pressure into dorms and a possible white player coming up at any moment in time. This is a beautiful setup to try and go for the white bunks plant. Drone still coming in to confirm these locations. Lots of damage now as Laxian gets the first blood. It's hot and cold down, no more nitro cell. Yog's gonna follow through as well. Frag grenade to the back of dorms, but it's gonna be the flank from Nyx to take down the white player. They need to stop the plant soon as well, but it hasn't even been committed to yet. It's actually not loading who's taking control of the space instead. He's sitting inside of white dorms. Nyx is shutting it down on white stairs. It's a triple kill for him. Could possibly have a quad, but finally he's slowed down to a halt. Laxian, what a flick! Oh my, he wasn't even looking. You're just gonna die. So we'll see how that ends up going. But as of right now, I mean, the angles make sense. Frag grenade's in now. Loading's gonna end up getting downed on top white. I don't think that he'll be able to safely get out either. Follow through frag grenade coming through, but it's actually not even towards him. It's towards Hot and Cold, who is going to deal an absurd amount of damage to. Kino's gonna get one for his troubles as well. This round is just falling apart at the seams for Mirage. Oh no.
Also finding Nyx elsewhere too. So already Mirage down to 2 players. Houghton somehow wasn't picked up as part of the intel game here though, so he gets a clean first pick, and it's Kino with the case in hand as well. A pretty big grab for Mirage, all things considered, but they still have a lot of work to do, and Yog's on a tear right now. Picks up one more. Houghton, the last player standing in a 1v3, sub 10 HP. He's not gonna...
Trying to challenge Blue, but that's not an easy fight to take, and there's nobody currently exposed to him. Smoke grenades going in, but luckily there's a warden on Yaga. He lands a nice collateral. Rampy and Bosco go down as they line up. Easy peasy for Yaga, who is coming alive in this match with his 3rd kill in the round. He's got an ace lined up for him. If he could just land the shots, there's the 4th. Fultz now alone against seemingly just Yaga as he absolutely destroys SSG. 13 seconds left for Fultz to try and stop the ace from happening. Diffuser down inside of E-Box. Yaga wants it. You can see how antsy he is. The question is, will Fultz give it to him? The answer, no. Kino, a little bit of team damage there to insult. Evil Eyes, barbed wire positioning, where the defenders are actually playing, just by one Yana clone running into the site. And with that information, Oxygen are set up very well to execute on this site. They also just heard the elbow get reinforced. There's a mute jammer, so it's unlikely they'll get that wall open.
No, and SSG knows that the execute is going to come from the pillar's direction. Even though a Maverick means OXG could possibly poke some holes in this defense. Bosco will try to defend against it as best he can, but the SMG-11 is not going to be a formidable tool in this particular way. It sounds like they might have actually been able to open up elbow now, as Kino will regress with Vertical and Yaga at a completely different part of the map. So OXG are just seconds away from being able to clamp down on the bomb site. Foxay trying for a plant, but he loses half of his HP and he has to stop his effort largely in vain. Everybody taking their lumps. There's 5 seconds left and nobody is dead. But OXG will dominate the kill feed. A team kill from SSG with Thinking Nate in a 1v3. He tries like that vision from SSG was too narrow and won't necessarily spot him. So SSG now need to be very aware of the flank. The good news is they've got one of the best flank watches in the entire league in Thinking Nade. His 3 air jabs are out, so if one of them is by the main stairs, this could obviously greatly aid Space Station. OXG know that the take is coming from over towards Trophy. SSG not going for the double window. Here comes the Calamity, though, as he'll toss out Candelas. He'll toss out the smokes, and in ramp he goes. He looks for one. Bosco gets the lead-off kill. Kino Smoke claims another, and OXG, just like that, conquers the kill feed. And
with fantastic top pressure right now and begin breaking up that floor. The damage starting to come through from Oxygen, though, as Skies begins to get lit up. He still has quite a few targets down here, as it seems like a target-rich environment, one would say. Laxing still in behind the bar. He's going to deal a lot of damage, ends up downing him, cleans it up with a shotgun. Skies swings into an off angle he wasn't exactly ready for. You really can't even say that. That's usually where somebody's going to be playing when it comes to the double bar area. So a little bit of an oversight here for DZ, just not enough info, but now they know exactly where Laxing is, but they need the picks to come back their way if they want to try and seal this out inside of regulation.
You know, still waiting for Presence to be pressed in from the top of Cool Vibes there. Remember, made massive impact from this position just a couple rounds ago, but it was the other side of the staircase where he was able to do it from. Not going to be able to utilize the Toxic Babes is clearly from this position. Some other issues going to be presented as well, like Eclipse getting another kill against Vertical. That only ties us up at a 4v4. Ready to get the exchange, but Eclipse just too strong inside of this matchup. He's going to go for 3 now. Probably having some second thoughts about it since his HP is going to get drained by the other player inside a lobby. But no, goes forward. What a catch from Eclipse. Takes down Yogg. The problem is he's lost literally every other teammate. This has to be a near ace from Eclipse. There's 2 players standing, so it would be a 4K. No, excuse me. It would be an ace for him if he's able to pick up these 2, but what a task he's going to have to pull out for himself here. Pressure already working against him. Some damage onto his opponents, and as well that counter diffuse now getting started. I'm not even sure if he's going to be able to hear that from this far away is the problem here. The pressure from Laxing going to end up being too much. Yes, he goes down.
View here. Kino is actually the one with the case control as he begins to start things inside of Aqua, or actually, excuse me, inside of Billiards. But the cases actually get picked back up, but trades ensue. Both of the teams backing off, but Yogg with the replant now.
Vertical with a lineup to take down Mint, but it's actually going to be Laxing that gets the kill instead. Diffuser down on the ground. Great catch from Vertical on the rotate from Eclipse to the outside after he picked up a kill against Foxay. MJR and Skies, the last 2 players left in this. These retakes have been so dangerous for Dark Zero because they haven't had the position to play off of, and there you go. One player making sure there's no top-down cutoff here established, and Foxay now going to get put into a slightly awkward position as he can't really do anything about that Yana clone working her way up the stairs. That's just free info going over to the attackers here. More importantly about where Vertical's reposition once again, as they've been hard focused on trying to knock him out. He's lost everything but the bathtub here and is trying to thrive upon that now. But look at this shutdown out of nowhere from OXG. Vertical finally thrives upon that position by the bathtub, takes out 2 players on top of another frag that's also picked up by OXG there. Ghost has the angle, but the metal bars are not playing into his favor. He has no idea that he just hopped out of the bathtub here. Rudy will swing in, but he's already been countered by Laxing with the TCSG of all things here.
No way. No way, Fox! No! No! Oh, the disrespect! The disrespect from Fox. Not in the best fashion, as Sippin currently 5-0-5 as well, Fozo 5-2-7. Anthony with the opening frag here for Beast Coast, and that could mean success when later into this round, as so far that has been the trend for these first bloods.
No way.
Laxing.
No way.
No one checked the corner. You're playing against Laxing, guys. What? Oh no, not like this.
A lot of pressure on him, but as Stokes said, he's going to be able to fend off any pushes from the primary doorway leading into the office. That's going to prevent the swing from Ace, as well as a couple other players trying to get aggressive. Oh no, Laxing has a great opportunity, and it stays. He's going to be able to fry out with the double here. Nitro to top to finish off the player on the banister. Nearly gets a third in the process, but the other player's going to read that, get out of the way. Pistol to finish off Fozo as the impact has been made. Beast Coast have to watch their back, but they're not doing it. Sippin also going to be lost here. Ghost still trying to play this out, but now he has to be cautious of Laxing. Also, if he swings too far into this hallway, the electrocution is going to take him down. And if not that, then Laxing continuing the rampage on the flank as he gets his third inside of this round.
We are not worthy of the Rat King, folks. This guy can find a roam anywhere, and it's a quad to shut it out. Laxing.